Detroit. This game belonged in old Tigers Stadium. It kind of had a 1987 feel to it. The Blue Jays and Tigers, a huge, enthusiastic crowd, 34,674, half in blue and half in English D.A. back-and-forth tussle. The only thing missing was George Bell, Lloyd Moseby, Trammell and Frank Tanana. Alas, these two former division rivals only play 2 series a year now, but in terms of intensity, this was a throwback. The Tigers, after fighting back to tie the game twice, scored 3 times in the bottom of the 7th to beat the Jays 7-4 Saturday. It was their 4th straight win, and the rally happened after the Tigers played a rally goose montage on the big scoreboard between innings. Coincidence? Box score, Tigers 7, Blue Jays 4. Miguel Cabrera started it with a single off Blue Jays reliever Sung Win-Oh. Victor Martinez followed with a ground rule double to left center. Nico Goodrum was walked intentionally to load the bases for John Hicks. Hicks had struck out 3 straight times in the game, and he got 2 strikes on him again, quickly. But after spoiling a high fastball, he lunged at an off-speed pitch and dunked it into center field for a 2-run single. Jacoby Jones followed with a sacrifice fly, and the Tigers fans in the house starting chanting, "Goose, goose, goose, the legend lives on." With closer Shane Green unavailable, he'd worked in the 3 previous games, the Tigers again had to juggle their bullpen. Lewis Coleman moved up into the 8th inning setup role and worked a clean inning. Joe Jimenez, the usual 8th inning guy, worked the 9th for his first career save. The Tigers were facing one of the top pitchers in the American League. J.A. Happ, a left-hander, had won his last 3 starts, had an ERA under 4 and was among the leaders in strikeouts. Jeimer Candelario whacked the second pitch he saw from Happ with an exit velocity of 109 miles per hour. The ball traveled 406 feet deep into the seats in left field. Nick Castellanos, who continues to abuse any and all left-handed pitching, leading the major leagues with a .465 average, got in his licks, too. He doubled home Dixon Machado in the 3rd to tie the game at 2-2. In the 5th, the Tigers down 4-2. Castellanos singled home Machado to tie it up again. Machado had driven in Jose Iglesias with his 2nd double of the game prior to that. Tigers starter Matthew Boyd had allowed 2 runs or less in 7 of his 10 starts, including his last 3. He'd allowed just 3 home runs in 57 innings. But his outing against his former team Saturday was more like a search and rescue mission. He was searching for 2 of his weapons, the curveball and changeup. He found neither, and the Blue Jays forced him into relying on his fastball and slider. That's not been his formula the last 2 seasons. Boyd gave up doubles to number 9 hitter Luke Miley and Yanger Vasilarte in a 2-run 3rd inning. Those same 2 hitters bashed solo home runs in the 5th, giving the Jays a 4-2 lead. Still, he soldiered through 7 innings. He finished his outing with 7 straight outs, including an impressive strikeout at former Tiger Curtis Granderson to end the 7th. With a runner at first, Boyd fell behind 2-0, then he threw 3 straight sliders. Granderson swung and missed at all 3. Bottom line, he did his job. He gave the Tigers a chance to come back and win. Twitter @Kamikowski.